All right, so the background remover filter thing's not working like it used to. Oh well, we'll just go forward with it. But so TikTok is getting banned. Pretty much sure it's going to be gone January 19th, 20th. Going to be gone. And I wanted to put this out because people are obviously viewing a lot of content for this, but throw some more thoughts in because people are so quick to talk about how, it's just the government not being able to control what we're saying. Let's keep in mind there's a few other factors at play here. Anybody else that runs a US based social media company, namely Meta, has an interest in this. TikTok is competition and they don't like it. The other platforms, not so much, but mainly for Facebook. They have tried to outright copy what TikTok is doing. We even saw an effort earlier on where they were trying to get the algorithm. They were trying to force, ByteDance to hand over the algorithm because they could not figure out how to replicate what this app does. There's been seeds of division sown. People who make content on, the red button channel have definitely formed an attitude of the platform as much worse. Somehow we got to a point where this app is solely responsible for all the dangerous trends that kids are doing. When that's not the case, because you can trace pretty much all of them back over to the red button channel. But the Alphabet company that runs that doesn't care. It's competition to them and they don't like it because this app is performing well and they can't replicate that. Shorts is not doing well, just like Reels is not doing well on Facebook. I said the wrong name for that earlier. Same with Insta. It's the same thing. They cannot replicate the Shorts performance. It's just garbage on those platforms. So that's another reason to add in. Yes, the government here in the US does not like the fact that we can talk freely to each other. They don't like it at all. But social media has a stake in this as well. Not to mention that people want money off this. How many people have offered to try to buy this when it's not for sale? So at this point, ByteDance, TikTok as a whole are correct for not selling. They should not sell. And this flies in all the people on the right who are like, you can't force a business to do things. Really? You can't? You should pay close attention to this. Because not only is this removing common citizens' freedom of speech, because if it really was a national security issue, then it would only affect the people that work in government agencies. That's easy to stop. Those people don't get to use this app. But that's not the point here. They don't want people freely talking. They don't like the flow of information on here at all. Not that it's all peachy. Granted, there's moderation issues, but every platform has that. But now we've seen where Facebook is no longer going to be moderating content. So there's that. This is an attack on multiple fronts to people in general, is what it is. You're losing freedoms. You're being told what you can and can't view. You're also being told what companies you're allowed to consume from. More so than would normally happen under a safety guise. There's no safety issue here, though. Somebody like me, there's nothing I can do that is going to cause a national security issue. There's just not. And that's true for the average person. Other people who are more vulnerable to that, sure, it's an issue. But we're only stopping TikTok. Keep that in mind. We're not worrying about Facebook and how they're not moderating properly. We're not worrying about how Facebook allows far-right extremism to take place. None of that's happening. None of that's being taken care of. None of the videos on the Red Button channel are being taken care of that are harmful to both children and adults and to the country. That's not being handled. But this app is. And it's because we're using the good old American standard of, oh, it's from another country. It's foreigners. That xenophobia is at the root of all this. And at this point, it's a money issue and a xenophobic issue, all wrapped in one. No different. This happens all the time. The difference is that there's a more expansive flow of information here that people have access to, and that's what's being curtailed. So looking at trying to get to another platform. Sorry if the video's getting choppy, guys. It's probably going to be the Red Button channel where I'm going to make content there. Check my link tree. I do have a Blue Sky account, but I'm not really posting videos right now. I have a lot going on. The reason this platform was so useful, and I think it's the reason they're trying to get rid of it, is somebody like me can make content fairly quickly here and get a video out very quickly. There's not really much editing that has to take place or anything else. Everything is compact and built in. Red Button channel, Meta, they can't provide that. You have to get all these extra tools. There's no all-in-one solution that's really there. And this was an all-in-one solution. So anyway, guys, you will see me again. This was probably the last video I'll be posting here. I think it's funny how I've gotten more followers and how my content is getting a lot more attention now that I haven't been on here. I feel like TikTok is trying to scrape together as much interaction as they can to try to get some money together at the last minute here. I do feel bad for a lot of people who made their lives here, who have businesses set up here, whether people want to delegitimize that or not. oh well, it's, you know, that's on them. But I do feel bad for the business owners. For the people being jerks, they're going to be jerks no matter what you do. There's this whole section of people working in a mud pit someplace. You're just not working. So anyway, guys, if I do end up on the Red Button channel, I'm going to try to make the videos no longer than 10 minutes because that seems to be the sweet spot on there. I've got a few topics in line. I'm actively working on some scripts for stuff. They're going to be less frequent though, because the daily churn that TikTok demands is just not really a thing on the Red Button channel. I know people do that, but for the longer form videos, you know, once or twice a week is about it. So I'm going to be probably doing more longer form videos like that there. But yeah, check my link tree. Everything's there. As soon as I get a channel going and stuff, you know, I will have it out. I'm not sure how to make an announcement because I don't think I'm gonna have done before this app gets banned. Really is a shame what's happening. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for now. I just wanted to get that out. I do appreciate everybody who followed. I appreciate people that continue to follow. You know, I just wish this has gone differently. I really feel like we've lost a lot. I'm not surprised though. You know, I'm under no illusion we have much freedom in anything. Those that say we have it or we're more free than the nations really are full of it. I'm so tired of people that are like that. I've had so many people from the right like, we're the freest country on the planet. No, we're not. We're not. This country is horrible. It's awful. And I'm not going to get into the, well, you should just leave then. You don't get it. If that's your only response, then you are ignorant. So anyways, guys, thanks for the engagement again. And if you don't see me again, look me on other platforms. It'll be under the same name. But yep, until we meet again in the future, you guys, I appreciate everything this app has provided and the support people have provided to me. So anyways, guys, thanks.